Hey, it's Marcella. I'm going to try to answer your questions as best as I possibly can because I got a little bit teensy tiny confused on it, but I think I got it now. You asked me what makes it painful and humiliating. What specifically makes it painful and what specifically makes it humiliating. First with the painful thing. It makes it really painful because you're pulling down your child's pants and there's no clothing there to absorb the impact of your smack. And that's going to hurt really bad. That's like getting slapped across the face. And that hurts. I would know. What makes it humiliating? What child wants to sit there or be thrown over their parent's knee and get spanked with their butt hanging out everywhere? I know I wouldn't. I don't want that at all. Why would any child want to have their pants pulled down in front of family members or their friends? Even if they're little, they're still going to have their little friends watching them. They're not going to want that. They have feelings too. But yeah, what child wants to be bent over their parents' knees and have their bare butt hanging out everywhere and being smacked? I don't understand it. It just doesn't make any sense to me. You also wanted me to respond to an argument that some people make, so I'm going to try. One of the arguments was, if you spank the bare bottom, you don't have to do it as hard for it to be effective, yet it still makes the child affected because of the sound it makes. I had a really good response to this earlier. I was thinking about it and can't think of it right now. So I'll go to the next one. If I think of this one, I will. If you spank the bare bottom, you can see when you need to stop based on how red their bottom is. Seriously? You don't need to see how effective you are by how red their bottom is. If the child is screaming and crying yet their butt is not red, don't you think you got your point across? Just wondering, like, that's what I would think. If they're crying and they're screaming because they're in so much pain and agony, don't you think you got your point across? I think you did. Am I completely opposed to bare bottom spanking, or would I think it's okay if the child does something really bad and the spanking is done lightly and not too hard? I am completely opposed to bare bottom spanking. That's just wrong. I can't do it. Even if they did something really bad, you could still spank them as hard as if you were with their clothing on. This shouldn't make much of a difference. As long as you get your point across, then you don't need to pull down their pants. Alright, I hope that helped you. If it didn't, let me know, and I will try to help out as best as I can, and I will probably have you help me with some papers in the future. Just let me know. Alright, thanks.